Hello, everyone. Welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler, and we got a lot to look at from the Vikings game.
Yes.
Quite
Some
a
good,
bit.
some bad.
Offense, defense,
Yeah.
offense. Let's go to offense first. Actually, we have two defense, one offense.
Yes.
And this is a very critical play, and I think a lot of people want to know what exactly happened on this play. So essentially, this is the play, if you remember. He throws to Luke Musgrave right here, bounces off his hands. Romeo Doubs almost catches it, but Shaquille Griffin picks it off. And it's a very strange play, and all kinds of things went wrong here. So let's start with the formation and what you're seeing here. They're not really threatening a big blitz here.
Well, they got a traditional 3-4 look, really, I mean, or a 5-man front. But what changes it, when
Harrison Smith is up in
when
the
22
box.
comes down, something's up. But it seemed like Jordan misses it. So he's already into his cadence. Something he did the second half was take his time, because defenses are naturally impatient. If we disguise, when it gets about 10 seconds, we got to get out of disguise and not get to our area. Because I've seen guys disguise so much, and next thing you know, you've given up a big play. But once he comes down this late, and you got it in what we got called ace personnel, you got 2 tight ends, 1 back, and 2 wide receivers with short splits. So they're thinking at this point, well, let's let him think we're going to blitz. But I think in this play, we have what we call levels. So I run a certain area to open it up for my brother to make a big play. And sometimes you could be in the same area, and it's almost like self-check. And that's very frustrating.
So we'll keep an eye on here. And what LaFleur told us was that they were in a little different defense than they expected.
Which
and
happens. That happens.
Him being right here on the inside of Doubs makes a big difference. So we'll go to the next. Okay,
now, this is the
here we
best
are.
way to look at it. You look at the splits, and there's 2 people actually 3 cannot get it wrong, and it's these 3 people. They can't get it wrong or something bad happens. If he don't pick up the right guy, if he don't ready to make the right protection calls, and if Jordan got his mind made up already where I'm going, this is not the coverage we've seen all week in practice against this play, I don't suggest using a timeout. But what you could do is survive the down, check to a run, or a screen. I mean, that's what we used to do.
Hit a little check down to the tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now if you remember, 22, so 87 was here and 22 was here.
Yep.
The idea of this route, from what we were told, is for Doubs to go inside of 22.
Okay.
So explain why that would be so.
Well, I tell you what, the thing about it is they got a guy that's really deep, okay, and Harrison really is in the flat, and you got a Musgrave must have chipped because he came out a little, so he's right in the window. But remember, it starts up here. You got a free runner in his face, and nobody is watching Jacobs. So that would mean Jacobs needs, before he do that, you got to check.
Right.
You got to check this guy out.
They have something that's called a scat protection.
Scat protection, yeah.
And that is, this guy leaks out so that if there's a free runner, he just throws it. He can throw it out there as an option, right?
Yes, right away, just throw it to him. And now this guy, you can make it miss, you got a big play. But I think most quarterbacks would love for you to step up, block this guy.
Yeah.
Now I can go through my progression. I don't have to force it.
Well, the call was not a scat protection. So all he had to do, wait, see who's blitzing, block him. Okay.
Yep, he anticipated.
That would have allowed. Now, Doubs does the other thing. He goes around 22.
Right.
And I think that screws up the route a little bit too. The timing, he ends up, I think, a little too close.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying about levels. You don't want 2 guys in the same window if you're a quarterback, because he's starting to throw it, but you got 87 right behind 88. You rather have 88 in this level, and you're more vertical, or more here, because this guy clear this guy out, and now this guy has to make a decision. Do I jump up, which I think that he thought he would, and Romeo would be wide open.
Yeah, and I think Harrison Smith jumped here. We're getting too many lines here.
Yeah.
But if Harrison Smith goes here,
Yes.
then he has opened up
Yes.
that window. But I think preferably they'd want Dobbs out this way, right? Because this safety, as you pointed out, is probably going to come and double here.
Yes.
And then this guy's got outside technique.
Yeah, that way he'll be in this window, and in this window it'll be Dobbs. And sometimes the defense gets you, but what you don't want to happen is two guys in the same area.
Yeah.
And you think, was he throwing it to Musgrave or Dobbs? You got to always know who he's throwing the ball to.
Also, if Dobbs is on the inside, it's harder for him to come and make a play on it, right?
Yes.
Because he's running in front of him. Here, he's got him cut off right there because because he took the outside route, gave him a chance to get in the play.
Yep. And that's the thing. Once we call surviving the downtime, just throw it out. Okay, we busted it. Just throw it out to Josh Jacobs and just survive the down.
Yeah,
just throw it out there to him. I don't know what the down and distance was. Just throw it out there to him. But what we didn't do is turn it over.
So what you see is the throw there hits his hands.
Yeah.
There it is. Dobbs actually gets his hands on it.
I mean, it was a great catch. It was.
Yeah,
It was a great catch.
It would have been a great catch if you caught it.
No, I'm saying this is a great catch. Because it's just, I got the ball. It's awesome.
But here was Smith. He moved in there. So I guess if Dobbs was coming up this way, it would have made for...
There's a better window.
There's a better window.
Could have been a touchdown.
And also, if this block is made, then he can wait and let Dobbs clear that window too.
Yes.
He doesn't have to make the throw there, but he's got a guy right in his face.
Yep. Oh, he could have just threw it to Musgrave, threw it to check down. Just check it down to him.
Still could have caught that.
Yeah.
Bam. And there you go.
Yeah.
And they're down
No.
to the 4-yard line.
Why you put that in here?
Hey,
Bill, why'd you put
got
that
to show the whole thing.
No, you don't.
All right. Now, let's take a look at a coverage play. Now, here they are again, threatening blitz. You got 29.
I like it. I like it.
Up
I like
here.
it. I like it.
And you got 26. And as you pointed out, this is a way of putting McKinney near the line of scrimmage, and then you bring 26, the corner, back into a safety position.
See, you got to think about it. Who's a better coverage guy? Your corner. Who's a better guy against the run? Your safety. So Ray Rhodes used to swap me and Tyrone Williams or Doug Evans. I will go up and play run or the flat. And he was a better cover guy than me. You put a corner in the half who has better ball skills. So it's a brilliant way to do it. Now, the quarterback has to say in the center, especially to this guy, they really not blitzing. We don't know, but we're going to make a call. And once we make a call, he'll tap the center, and the center can snap it when he gets ready. But you got to make sure the motion, Jefferson clears, because they're going to run a high-low route. I think they thought at some point that they were in some kind of cover 3 on this side and cover 2 to this side. And because the route they had, the guy was wide open, and I'll tell you why he was open too. But this guy here did an absolutely great job.
Sorry, we didn't clear all our stuff from earlier.
Yeah, because he got probably the hardest job Quay
so
Walker does.
This is Jefferson.
Yes.
Okay.
He's coming in trips, bunch.
You got Quay Walker, he's going to drop.
Yes.
You got, this is going to be a stunt. You're only going to rush 4. McKinney's going to sit out here.
Yeah, he's in the flat.
He's going to take tight end, right?
Yep.
56.
Just play the hook. He's going to come back and play the hook. No work. You can work back here.
Okay. Which is actually what he does. He actually comes back this way.
Yeah, 56, man, is a player, man. It's just instincts. Okay, there's nothing here, so let me go over here and find some action.
Okay, so now we have these 3. Walker is going to pick up one of these guys?
Well, yes, in his mind, I got They're actually in cover 2 now, so the play's developing. Ball snap, they're in cover 2, okay? This is the weakness of cover 2. So in his mind, I got it, because he showed blitz. I got to get out of there, because I don't know which one of these 3 may break to the middle, but I got to be ready to carry him. And if he's late, it's not good.
And so
But
what we
actually,
see
he's in
here
good shape.
is, I mean, he's motoring. It doesn't look like it in this photo, but if you watch it on tape, he is
He's cutting it.
shooting straight back, and that's good, right? I mean, that's how you want him
But
to play, right?
this is what you don't want, because look at the clear window he has to throw. I mean, they ran a game over here, and you've created a one-on-one with anybody, a back, guard, center, don't matter. You're hoping 52 can beat him. You want to get 52 on a one-on-one.
Let's not forget 7 was here, 56 was right here.
Yeah.
If they would have rushed 5,
Oh my,
one of
is
those
it?
guys would have been in for a sack. So
Yeah.
okay, but you're always worried about Justin Jefferson.
Okay, so here's where the stress level, you just talked about it. 7, he's getting it, boy, he's getting it. Now,
So he's covering this guy.
25 is in the hook, okay? You can't leave your wingman. You ever heard of that? Because if you do that, it's going to make it bad for the defense. So Justin Jefferson, they want to run what we call we used to call it a dagger route. You got guys clearing out for the dig route to come in here. 56 is playing it amazing because remember he was over here.
Yeah, he's way
He
over
said,
there.
"Hey, I don't have any work." Oh, 29 can cover that guy by himself. I'm going over here where the work is. Again, don't leave. Don't leave. And the defense, it's nothing going on. Remember that window I showed you earlier last week? See, it's a clear window. Now he can step up, take his time, because no pressure. They just don't have any pressure. And he can deliver the ball. Now, the next picture, that's where coaches get frustrated. Well, guess what? There's 25. There's 18. 25 should be sitting right here. The guy drops the ball. Thank God.
No, he caught it. He
He
caught
did
that
catch
pass.
it? Oh, I thought he
Yes,
dropped it.
he made a phenomenal catch.
And you got a guy who's perfect there, and you got a safety with perfect.
And there's Walker, right?
There's Walker, perfect. But you got to stay you got to just stay where you're supposed to be, Keon. You
I
just
would
have
assume.
to.
So Stokes' job in this is what?
Oh, he got the flat. He just got the flat. He has the flat with no work, so he can, just stay in this area. He was perfect.
But his job is not to come in here and
Yeah,
follow
don't come.
him as
Somebody's
a
already in there.
man.
That's why he let him go. But Keon said, well, they got to be throwing it to Jefferson. And Jefferson ran a dig route here.
Yeah.
And he just followed him. That opened it up for
And
that pass.
If you look, Cooper was right there.
Cooper was perfect.
Cover him. At best, it's then like a 10-yard completion.
Yes.
But here you give up.
That was a
big
big.
one.
That was a big throw.
That was
Yeah.
huge. So hopefully that
Yeah.
helps you understand some of the plays from that game.
Yeah, because the guys shouldn't be that open, especially if you're only rushing 4. I mean, you want to create one-on-ones for your best players. And if they're having a bad day, can't beat the one-on-one, because the other guy gets paid too.
Yeah.
But you got to make sure everybody is in their position and you can get a big-time sack.
I think it just goes
Well,
back
big.
to what we talked about in 5 questions, which was go ahead and blitz. I
Yes.
mean, you're giving this up
Yes.
anyway, so go ahead and send Walker, send
Yes.
Cooper.
Yep.
You probably would have got him. 4 is not getting
Yes.
it done.
And I
So,
think they expected that too. Oh, they're not going to blitz that much.
Yeah.
In the first half, they got down 28-0. That's
Yep.
But it's, I don't know, it just seemed like the coaches, the communicating part, getting guys in roles. If you're going to change roles, now's the time to do it as a 4-game assessment. When we had 16 games, now 17 games, I would think you may see something different moving forward, because this is one of these, we got to go back to the drawing board,
Yeah.
or you got to just bring the drawing board down.
They got to figure out, in my opinion,
Yeah.
56 and 7 are such good athletes that
Yes.
they got to figure out how to put them in positions to
Yes.
both cover and to put pressure on.
That's a good point.
quarterback,
Yes.
You know? So anyway, you
Yes.
need to go.
Yeah, so MilwaukeeWindowGuys.com. If you need windows, doors. Again, look for the LeRoy Butler experience. We'll show you the QR code for that. Anywhere you see podcasts, download podcasts, follow, subscribe, all of that. To Leap 36 Podcast.
All right. We will see you next week after the Rams game.
All right.